Hi. Hi. I'm Alex Rikleen. I am a dad, a volunteer, a former history teacher, and a Massachusetts native. I grew up in our public schools. I went to Boston College, and now my wife and I live down the road, where we are raising two goofy boys. I am just an ordinary American, but I have spent years studying how democracies survive and how they collapse. And that is why I am in this race. Because Democrats in Washington are playing it safe. They are betting it all on a strategy of waiting and hoping that we win more seats in the next election or the election after that, all while people are getting hurt today, are getting killed today. As a former history teacher, I've studied this, and when opposition parties play it safe, that is how you lose a democracy. That is why our tactics have to match our rhetoric. Democrats in Washington can't keep defaulting to business as usual while warning the country that democracy is at risk. And the Senate is where we have the most tools to fight back. Denying unanimous consent, forcing quorum calls, placing holds, triggering investigations. We have tools right now. And even when those tools only slow things down, those delays are crucial to those who are about to be harmed. This is an existential crisis, and our democracy is at risk. We have to ensure survival now, and then prioritize fixing what broke once Democrats are back in power. That's why my top priorities are structural. We have to expand the courts. We need campaign finance reform. We have to finally pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Act and the Freedom to Vote Act. It's those kinds of structural reforms that will enable us to pass Medicare for All or the Trans Bill of Rights, or to break up monopolies, or to pass meaningful environmental regulations. If we don't address the structures that block progress, then those policy goals are mere fairy tales. This campaign is about stating plainly the crisis that we are in and what it will take to get us out of it. And that is why I am running for this office. Because the Senate is not meeting this authoritarian threat, and they are not preparing for the rebuilding that must come next. I've been working these past months, going all across the state to try to get this message everywhere I could, coming up on my 200th public event. I've shown up everywhere from the Berkshires to the Cape, everywhere that I could, and now I'm here asking for something simple and democratic. The opportunity to be on the September ballot. If you believe, as I do, that Democrats must start acting differently, then I'm hoping you'll be willing to help me extend the campaign past the convention by voting for me in Worcester this May. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you all for coming out today.